Are you in the market for a sporty, luxurious crossover vehicle? You're going to want to check out the 2024 Acura RDX A-Spec Advanced Package. I'm going to take a test drive in it today. It's top of the line RDX from Acura. Let's check it out. Guys, I picked out this vehicle for a very important reason. This Apex blue pearl exterior was so eye-catching. I knew I had to do a video on it today. Not only is it blue, but you can see parts of it are brighter blue, but that's mostly because on the paint itself, inside of it, has little flecks of sparkle. It has a metallic flake in there, which makes it a very vibrant blue whenever the sun hits it, and a darker blue whenever it's shaded. The blacked out grille in the front, that diamond pentagon grille with that gigantic Acura logo on it. The jewel eye LED headlights along the side with those daytime running lights really stick out. Coming around the side, you'll notice those 20-inch alloy wheels with that glossy graphite color wheel to it. This vehicle has a 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder engine. It produces 272 horsepower. It has a 10-speed automatic transmission, and this RDX comes with a 6-year, 70,000-mile powertrain warranty and a 4-year, 50,000-mile limited vehicle warranty. You'll notice the bottom of the rear view mirrors here actually have a blacked out feature to it. That's from the A-Spec package. You'll notice the A-Spec badging along the side, and the blacked out features these trim inserts along the side of the vehicle that are blacked out. Those are from the A-Spec package. Coming along the windows, you'll notice that the chrome has been replaced with black as well from the A-Spec package. Coming around the back, you'll notice those tail lights that really distinctly pop out there, contrasty red with the blue. You have the A-Spec badging in the back, the RDX, and the super handling all-wheel drive badging. Of course, Acura known for that super handling all-wheel drive. Now, checking out the tailgate, we also have a hands-free access power tailgate in the back. All I had to do was kick my foot underneath and you have access to the trunk. Inside, you have a lot of space to store things. You have additional storage underneath here. And if I lift this up further, look at that. So much space in this car. So if I want to put down those back seats, all I have to do is pull this lever here. I'm just going to go ahead and put those 60-40 split folding seats down. Of course, I can do the same thing for the other side. It's just really good to have that ability from the trunk. In the trunk here, we have a 12-volt power outlet, easy to access there. And the last thing I want to mention back here, it's a small detail, but an important one. The chrome inserts here are really nice because often what happens is in cheaper vehicles, you have a plastic back here and it'll get all scraped up. But with these chrome inserts, it's going to protect the back of your trunk here from getting all scraped up. Really nice to have. Now I'm excited to see how much space we got in these back seats. Let's check them out. Jumping into the back seats. Wow, you have those black leather, perforated leather seats with the ultra suede inserts in there. Red stitching, really nice. And just sitting in here, it's very comfortable. I definitely feel like I'm being hugged here by these seats. I have a very sporty feel to these seats. On the back of the seats in front of me, I'm noticing you have some compartments for storing things on both of these seats. You have some ventilation. You have heated seats in the rear. That's really nice for both sides. You have 2 USB-C fast charging ports as well. And let's not forget to mention the armrest with 2 cup holders. But my favorite thing about these back seats, I can look up. This panoramic roof reaches all the way back to my head, so I can actually look up back here. I feel like I have a lot more space. So really great features in the back seat. Let's jump up front and then we'll get this thing on the road. So here we are on the inside of the RDX for the first time. Acura logo just lit up on the dashboard here, letting me know what I'm driving. The dashboard is all different textures. You have a soft touch black material here, and then you have the ultra suede inserts here with the red stitching. You have this really nice little detailed markings here. It just, everything really blends together nicely. I'm gonna turn on the car because it's getting pretty hot in here. Put my foot on the brake, press the engine start stop button. Everything here is gonna light up. So up here on the dashboard, you have analog RPMs on the left side, you have your speed on the right side, and in the center, you have a digital display. You have your engine temperature as well as your fuel gauge on there as well. Now, looking at this steering wheel, what's really nice, it's the A-Spec, so it has that flat bottom steering wheel. It makes it very sporty. Also, this black leather stitching here. It has perforated leather here, so it makes that a really nice texture for gripping. You also have the red stitching on the inside. On the left side of the steering wheel, you have all of your audio controls here. You can change your station, your buttons, all right there for your volume. You also have a heated steering wheel. That's nice to have. You have a push to talk button so you can make phone calls, send text messages. You have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so now you can ask your vehicle to send you reminders and give yourself directions to wherever you're going, all from your steering wheel there. Top right, it looks like we have our adaptive cruise control settings. Bottom is the lane keep assist. We'll go over that stuff on the test drive. Coming over to the infotainment screen here. If we go to the main menu, you have the ability to go to navigation, phone, radio, all your different settings there. You swipe left and right to switch the screens. And just to keep in mind, this is not a touch screen. This is actually controlled by your controller down here. And it works a lot like an iPad or your smartphone, where you're just swiping left and right. You can also go up and down here. You can also click in. So whenever I want to go to navigation, I just click in there, and that is where we go. Down below that, we have our AC settings here, as well as heated and cooled seats up front. Nice to have. We have dynamic modes. We have different driving modes in this vehicle. We'll test some of those out on the test drive. And then you have your shifter, which is a push key shifter. You have park, you pull for reverse, push in for neutral, push in for drive, and then push in again for sport. Then you got sport paddles on the back of this steering wheel. So down below that, in the armrest, you have a nice little patterned armrest here. I'm gonna go ahead and open that up, where you have two cup holders. You have a USB-A charger in there, as well as a little cubby for storing stuff. If I open up the armrest, there's a little bit of additional storage in there as well. Pretty easy to kind of, get stuff in and out of there. Nice to have a little compartment to hide things. So this also has the ability to slide forward and back. That's really neat. Of course, you have that black leather with the red stitching all throughout. The seats, we want to mention that these are the black seats with the ultra suede inserts down the center with the red stitching. Just brings everything together really nicely. Something else I want to mention, underneath the armrest, there's a little cubby down here. You have a wireless charging port for your phone and a 12-volt charger. And of course, we have the heads-up display currently set to tell me how many miles per hour I'm going. So up here, you have the ability to open and close your shade. One press of the button all the way forward, one press all the way back. And you can see that is a nice big panoramic sunroof back there. That reaches all the way back behind the second row of seats. And if I want to open that, just one press of the button, and that opens up to behind these seats. Actually, just behind the seats with the second press. One press all the way forward. Also, nice little place to store your sunglasses. I love that. So that was a lot of features on the vehicle. Let's jump on the road and test some of them out. The dynamic modes here, we're currently in normal, but you also have a snow, a comfort, and a sport mode. So let's go ahead and get this out onto the highway and test out the normal pickup. Wow, and that's normal pickup. Oh, wow, I'm right up to speed here on the highway. I felt a lot of power on that one. That was great. I have my adaptive cruise control set to 54. The vehicle in front of me is currently going about 35, so and now it's starting to speed up, so we're speeding up. Speed limit sign is on my heads-up display. How cool is that? And the vehicle in front of me is starting to slow down, so we are slowing down. We're coming all the way down to a complete stop behind this vehicle. My foot is off the brake and off the accelerator, and we've come to a complete stop. I have lane keep assist active. It's on my steering wheel here. And I can see dotted lines on either side of my car. So if I were to just go ahead and inch over here to the left side, it's actually vibrating my wheel. It's telling me lane departure, and it's alerting me, hey, pay attention to what's going on around you. So I'm just gonna inch over here to the right side this time. Lane keep assist is active, and it's keeping me within the lines. It's just not even allowing me to nudge out. It's actually telling me lane departure, and it's not letting me leave the lane. So it's just one of those features that's looking out for you while you're driving, making sure you're attentive and aware of your surroundings. And if you were to start inching over, it's gonna take care of you. So on my left-hand side, I have somebody coming up on my blind spot. The mirror here is lighting up and alerting me. And if I were to turn on my turn signal like I did there and somebody was in my blind spot, it actually flashes at me and beeps at me audibly to alert me, hey, don't make that left-hand turn. There's somebody in your blind spot, you're gonna wreck. All right, we're in sport mode now. Whew. All around, just a lot of fun to drive. So we're gonna go ahead and test out the backup camera on this RDX. Put the vehicle into reverse. You have nice projected lines, so as I turn the wheel, it's going to show you where this vehicle is pointed. Of course, you want to be attentive of what's around you still. And just like that, we're able to get into this pretty tight spot. You have a few other things down below, right? You have a 360 view, so you can view everything around you pretty easily. You have the straight back view. And you have cross-traffic monitoring, which will alert you of which direction a vehicle is coming from while you're in reverse. That's pretty nice. So the 24 RDX, great sporty crossover vehicle. If you're in the market, come see us. We're right off Route 30 in Greensburg, or visit us online at smellacura.com. Until next time, enjoy the ride.